Well, first up this evening, the Madras High Court has directed the Enforcement Directorate to reply to serious charges made by the Tamil Nadu government against the ED over raids in the state's TASMAC headquarters before the court. The court ordered the ED against any coercive action till Tuesday and even asked how the Enforcement Directorate could detain government officials, including the managing director of the state's liquor corporation, TASMAC, who's also an IAS officer, for over 60 hours. The Tamil Nadu government moved the High Court seeking that the raids be declared illegal and even state that it will submit CCTV footage to show that the officials were detained by the Enforcement Directorate for 60 hours with just a 6-hour reprieve. The face-off in which the DMK has accused the centre of using the Enforcement Directorate to politically target the Tamil Nadu government, and the Enforcement Directorate has alleged that a 1,000 crore rupee scam has taken place in TASMAC, is likely to intensify in the coming days. Several questions being raised. What next in that face-off? We'll have a political face-off in a bit from now, but first, my colleague Sam Daniel joins me live right now. Sam, this court hearing could be something crucial, both in terms of fighting the allegations legally, but also about building a narrative, a political narrative. Give us the details you have from what transpired at the court earlier in the day.
Well, Raghav, no orders today, but the Madras High Court has directed the Enforcement Directorate to file its response or counter on Monday and raised strong observations on two things at least. One, on the manner in which the ED had exercised its powers, specifically referring to detaining officials right from the MD of TASMAC to the security guard, including women, for 60 hours, giving them just a 6-hour break at night. And if you have any specific concerns or questions on a few individuals, it's fine, but why should you detain and harass all of them? That was a big question the court had put. Secondly, also on the question of exercising its powers, the court did not approve the Tamil Nadu government's claim that without the state's consent, the ED cannot start its investigation. But at the larger point, Tamil Nadu government wants the entire search operations and the items seized to be declared illegal, and a kind of a ban on harassing TASMAC employees in the name of investigation. Particularly, it pointed out to two incidents. One, the managing director of TASMAC and few other officials were forced to give oral statements and also were forced to take a questionnaire or answer a questionnaire, which the Tamil Nadu government and TASMAC feel is coercion and will not stand legal scrutiny. And the government has also said it will present CCTV footage to bolster its claim of detention by ED. And the court also observed, why should you not explain to TASMAC on what grounds did you come to investigate? So the predicate offence in particular. The Tamil Nadu government claims they were not served any search warrant, nor were they given a copy of the enforcement complaint information report. And all these things, at the moment they stand as observations, but in terms of the government stand, it is certainly a relief because they've asked the ED to not indulge in any kind of coercion till Monday. The ED in a statement last week claims that there are 3 levels of corruption, including a 1,000 crore scam involving the bottling agencies in collusion with the distilleries, what it calls as well-orchestrated modus operandi, siphoning off large amounts of unaccounted cash, besides raising the selling price of liquor between 10 and 30 rupees. Also, alleged corruption in contracts for transporting liquor, besides appointments and transfers of TASMAC officials. Lastly, the Tamil Nadu government and the excise minister have denied these allegations, saying that this is politically motivated, as M.K. Stalin takes a tough stance against the centre on issues of delimitation and the national education policy. Politically, as you said, Veer Raghav, coming before a year for Tamil Nadu polls, already the ruling DMK is setting the narrative, targeting the BJP in a sense, while the BJP hopes the liquor issue could would resonate largely with the masses.
Okay, Sam, important points that you make there. Obviously, the next stage in this case would be very closely watched. Remember, Sam, leaving this case aside, the fact that there have been concerns raised about TASMAC and the kind of scam that's being alleged is not just something restricted to the past few years of the DMK government, but something that traverses back in terms of allegations per se, back even to the AIADMK's earlier regime.
That's right, Veer Raghav, because TASMAC, the government taking over exclusive rights to sell, distribute liquor across Tamil Nadu, stretches backwards to several decades, irrespective of the political divide here. And any scam, any irregularities does not confine to the present ruling regime, could actually date back to the earlier regime as well. And that's why it's just not something to worry for the ruling DMK alone. This could actually go back as well, which many point out could be also used as a pressure tactic, in a sense, politically, to target the AIADMK, particularly closer to elections with regard to alliances. But these are all in the realm of speculations. But yes, technically, this could go back.
That's right. That's right. This is an important case. We'll keep following that very closely. Thanks very much, Sam Daniel. I have with me the DMK's A. Saravanan and Narayan Tirupati of the BJP, both for a spirited face-off and pun unintended in this case. Saravanan, first to you, irrespective of what transpires in the court and the allegations that's being made, is this part of building that political narrative as far as the ED is concerned, where the focus on the real issue may be lost, which is what happens in TASMAC in terms of the allegations that have been made of what the ED says a 1,000 crore scam?
See, anybody can float that fancy number. ED, we all know under whose behest the ED is acting. ED is actually the henchman of the BJP. We have n number of examples to cite that. We know what happened in Chhattisgarh. We know what happened in Delhi. They want to reenact the same thing again, which we will not allow. The BJP thinks with the ED in their pockets, they can trample upon all the opposition parties. You ask them what is the allegation. They will say, TASMAC, 1,000 crore, DMK, ED raid. Sir, what is the allegation, sir? This is what they will keep saying ad nauseum. What is the real allegation? See, you know, ED can investigate a case only if a predicate offense is registered. Today in the court we said, where is this predicate offense? What does this predicate offense speak about? Why have you not informed the TASMAC officials about this? The entire ED raid is illegal. And the first instance, ED did not speak about this 1,000 crores. When Mr. Annamalai says 1,000 crores, and suddenly ED gets a conscience, it gets a brain, it gets everything and says 1,000 crores. Oh, the scam is worth 1,000. How did you quantify? Why have you not released a detailed press release?
Narayan Tirupati, a response to Saravanan, he says, Annamalai says 1,000 crores, so the ED is saying 1,000 crores. How do you quantify what is the rationale behind it? And says 60 hours IAS officers have been kept.
Veer Raghav, even a child in Tamil Nadu, a kid in Tamil Nadu will say that this TASMAC is full of corruption. And, this DMK government is full of corruption. They know nothing but corruption. And Mr. Saravanan was asking what happened to Chhattisgarh and Delhi. And I think, Veer Raghav, you have seen what has happened in Chhattisgarh and Delhi. And because of that, the Aam Aadmi, in Delhi was rooted out. And the court very clearly said that Arvind Kejriwal should not step into the Chief Minister's office. And we all know that. So what happened I say what happened in Delhi has happened in Tamil Nadu. So what Saravanan says is 100% right. I admit, I acknowledge what Saravanan said, that what happened in Delhi has happened in Tamil Nadu. And he was talking about what they have said in the court. See, you will say that only in the court that it is illegal, that, this, everything. And the next hearing, we are going to see what is going to happen. You have taken that route. You said that nothing has happened, but you chose to go to the High Court. The High Court will listen. See, any court, they will listen. There is no issue. The thing is that there is a huge scam. He was saying, what has been the allegation? The allegation has been very clearly mentioned. Prima facie, there is a collusion between the distilleries, the bottling companies, the TASMAC office and also the TASMAC bars or TASMAC shops. There is a very big nexus between them, and it's more than 1,000 crores. Don't please stop with the 1,000 crores. It is more than 1,000 crores. The investigation is on. Very simple. And whatever the oral orders or oral directions given by the Honorable Madras High Court, yes, they are entitled to, because they have said there is no problem. And we are
Let Saravanan respond.
See.
Let Saravanan respond.
Yeah, the BJP is afraid. It's very afraid because the delimitation has come out of syllabus for them. They never thought they'll have to handle delimitation publicly. And they also know that the other issues raised by the DMK is very, very pertinent. And now Mr. Rahul Gandhi is resonating that about the caste census and increasing the reservation, which has happened now in Telangana. This is entirely against the ideology of the BJP. The entire country is picking up what the DMK is doing in the state of Tamil Nadu. So what can you expect? This is what we can expect. Let them keep saying 1,000 crores, 2,000 crores. If we speak about the scams of the BJP government, from the CAG report, from the PM CARES fund to the electoral bond scam, the Adani scam, everything goes up to the top of the BJP.
Narayan Tirupati, respond.
Nobody is able to investigate them.
Yes, I think. See, he said, Mr. Saravanan said BJP is afraid. Who is afraid? See, the police, every day there are a lot of murders happening in Tamil Nadu, even yesterday, today, day before yesterday. It's happening over the states. Why? Because the DMK is afraid. Because in each and every TASMAC shop, police are being posted. The local policemen are standing in front of the TASMAC shop. Even yesterday, when I was going to my house, there was 2 policemen standing near a TASMAC shop near my house. I asked them. He said that, sir, we have got directions that the government has given. And see, they are afraid that BJPs anytime may have some protest in the TASMAC shop. That is what. See, you have forgotten.
I have one very specific question. I have last 2 minutes 30 seconds. And I have one specific question. The accusation the DMK has put is that for 60 hours, the entire TASMAC infrastructure, a government office, was kept under complete ED custody. Did the ED overstretch itself in this case? Will the public perception turn against the BJP and the ED?
Who does that think? You think the ED officers are jumped from heaven? You think they have some extra constitutional power?
Narayan Tirupati will respond and then I'll give you time, Saravanan.
He gets so tense. See, this the ED, sir, the court has asked it. And the ED will definitely answer them. Why you are in so much of worry and tense? There is no need. See, number 2 is that he was talking about the caste census. Today, their own partyman, a MLA from Pandruti, who stood in their own symbol, he has literally bashed. He has literally shouted in the assembly the government's failure. And for that, Mr. Stalin
I want to bring the focus back to the question I asked. I want to bring the question focus on the Saravanan, are you purely building a narrative by these allegations?
Raghav, you asked a very, very pertinent question. 60 hours. Are they not officers? Why should we not question? Why should we not support those officers? What have they done? Who does think the ED is? Have they jumped from heaven? We know ED. ED is the most corrupt department. We arrested ED officials. We put them in jail for demanding bribe. That is the quality of the ED officials. Happened in Rajasthan. Happened in Mumbai. Everywhere they are getting arrested.
Narayan Tirupati, last 10 seconds. It's an issue that's blowing back.
No, Viraghav. See, they failed in the 3-language formula. Delimitation is a myth created by DMK and the allies. And it was Rahul Gandhi who said that delimitation should happen by population. And they failed in everything.
Irrespective of what Narayan Tirupati says, it only benefits the DMK eventually. Last 10 seconds.
See, we are here a party who are running this government for the welfare of the people. The BJP unable to stomach the popularity and the influence of our leader, Mr. M.K. Stalin, is doing whatever he can, and there will be an utter failure, utter flop
daydreaming,
in the state and in the entire country.
And again, no pun intended, in the spirit of time and in the spirit of debate, I will leave this TASMAC debate for the moment. We'll keep our focus on the case and how it turns around. Thanks to the two of you for joining us here on the Southern View this evening.